So now that we have our division winners, our wild card teams, let's just go ahead. We talked about it earlier, and I got the sound ready for us. Let's blow our loads.
Pause. Now go.
Let's get to the Super Bowl predictions, our super early Super Bowl predictions. Scott, would you like to go first? Would you like to kick it off?
Sure, I'll go first. As many listeners know, and Reid, you know specifically, I am a man of history. I am a man of looking back on the past because that's the only way we can move forward in life is understanding where we went wrong in the past. And if you think about where we were at 10 years ago, the Seattle Seahawks defeated the Denver Broncos in the 2014 Super Bowl, and they followed it up with a back-to-back appearance facing off against the Patriots in the 2015 Super Bowl. Last year's Super Bowl. Who won that, by the way? You want to remind me again?
The Kansas City Chiefs.
Yep. And I think it's all but safe to say they're the safest bet in the NFL, especially coming out of the AFC, to go to the Super Bowl. They're going to be going this year, but they are going to repeat history, and they are going to lose this Super Bowl to the Detroit Lions.
Hey!
I have the Rams going to the NFC Championship game, but I have them facing off against the Lions. Rams I kind of have in that one seed. So seeing Jared Goff traveling into LA, taking them down, and getting that first Super Bowl there for Detroit.
It's going to be a sight. Okay. All right, Detroit. All right, so Scott's early Super Bowl prediction is the Detroit Lions over the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, it's going to hurt Mama Murphy. It's going to hurt to get that close. It's okay. She's had enough. I know that the Chiefs are going to be contenders, right? Like they have to be. Like they were already so damn good last year. Now they're actually improved on the offensive side of the ball by getting, I think, improved enough just by getting Hollywood Brown for however healthy he'll be. Rashee Rice will probably stay throughout the year. I don't see a suspension coming this season. I could see it happen next year, kind of like what happened sort of with Alvin Kamara.
Well, didn't the NFL say they already came out saying they're going to let the legal process do it thing, and then they'll come out. So who knows how long that's going to take?
As they always do, yeah. So it would be safe to say the Chiefs, but I think my main pick here, is also kind of safe, and that's the Baltimore Ravens to win the AFC. I think it's the year. I think they have the talent to do it. I think Lamar needs to do it. I think Harbaugh needs to do it. Harbaugh can do it. He's proven that as a head coach. I like the Ravens to finally just get the right cards with Derrick Henry. They get the right spots and win the AFC and make it to the Super Bowl. Now, who they're facing off with? Go through all these division winners. Detroit, that's a contender. Atlanta, they're not going to be contending for it. And I erred in not playing this sound earlier with all the Atlanta Falcons talk that we had. Rise up, baby! Never got to the big man. Never got to the fake Burt Kreischer.
Love it.
Philly, I do think will be contending. I think the Eagles will be contending. We thought it was going to be a battle of the birds possibly last year in Baltimore versus Philly. I don't see that happening. Could it be a rematch, Baltimore versus San Francisco? 49ers have all the talent to do it, but I think that Super Bowl losing bug hits just about every team, right? Like that next year, it's like a hangover. It's a full-on hangover of trying to get over being that close and putting in that much work for that long and not getting the job done. I think San Francisco has had it a little bit too much to where it's really going to bite them this year. I could see them being an early exit in the playoffs.
Yep.
Nobody. I have the Baltimore Ravens going up against the LA Rams.
I like it.
I trust Sean McVay probably more than any other coach outside of Andy Reid in this league. I like the Rams to be a force and an energetic, fun time. They're going to go in there. They're going to be a competitive game against the Baltimore Ravens. But I don't think they're going to have enough to overcome what is an incredibly talented Ravens team that I think just needs to get out of the AFC, and they will have no problems with any of the NFC teams. I have the Baltimore Ravens winning this year's Super Bowl over the Los Angeles Rams.
You know what? It's not out of the realm of possibility. Like I said, I have the Rams and Lions facing off. I have the Lions sneaking in there from their wild card spot because that's just how it's going to play out with the Packers winning the division. So
yeah,
I could easily see, as we stand right now, the Rams going to the Super Bowl.
It's going to be a incredible season.
Question.
Answer.
Bold take. If the Rams are on this big of a push down the stretch, do you see a world where Aaron Donald comes out of retirement to come back and suit up for the Rams for one last push?
Ooh. If
not taking on a full load,
Now go.
but just enough to help. Like you said, you got Braden Fisk down. They got Braden Fisk and Jared Verse from Florida State, two rookie defenders that made the starting lineup. He's been removed now for a little bit, so he's in really good physical shape. So I don't see him losing too much of a step, but I don't see him wanting to take on the full starting workload. But I could see him coming in as kind of like a complimentary, kind of throw him out there when you need some veteran guidance.
I'm going to say no to that and counter with one Jason Kelce. I could see Kelce making just getting that itch again somewhere. You're going to be watching him on Monday Night Football, and he's going to look like the post-retired O-lineman, like skinnier and not in football shape. But watch the Eagles perform, and you're seeing all that good Philly stuff going on. Maybe the O-line's a little shakier, and by November, all of a sudden, Jason Kelce's looking a little huskier on Monday Night Countdown. You're starting to put two and two together. Yeah, I could see Kelce, or the person who keeps teasing it and seems to really want to come out, J.J. Watt. J.J. Watt,
Ooh.
I could see him making some type of push or campaign for Houston, just to to end it all right.
Right. Can I leave this? Can we end this on one final bold prediction Scott?
We gotta track the bold predictions that we had on here, because we started a little light and they got crazy.
Well, I think a lot of them had to deal with specifically the playoff implications.
Yeah.
So I wanted to drop that Commanders one earlier, but I knew I had to sit on it and wait. Bold prediction: Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift will be breaking up during the season, and you'll see Travis Kelce officially enter his villain arc.
Damn.